Hey, me, Makari. You joined Discord and Twitch. Hey, thanks, bye. Surprise! It's a new Russian Badger video. Cause look, I'm not one to shy away from the fact that I have an addiction. There's a certain level of brain rot and sense of humor that Russian Badger has, and sometimes it's just fine to go back and look at his old stuff because it's the only way I can satiate my levels of brain rot without having to wait for his next video to come out.
Hey, I'm about to get bingo.
The FLAMMENWERFer. It wirft Flammen.
We got
Absolutely mandatory requirement. It's absolutely mandatory that if you play a game involving World War II and you're playing the Germans, that you sound as stereotypically racially profiling as possible. That you do your best impression of the doctor from Team Fortress 2. Because if you're going to lose your medical license, so will I. Jawohl, mein Kommandant.
Me stabbing it down GI. Who's the bratwurst now?
Somebody said kraut.
Oh, you came to the wrong swamp, Americans. You came to the wrong swamp.
Hey, yo,
God, I need to play games like this.
Baby, you're getting
Somebody say down bad. I'm gonna get bingo. I'm gonna get bingo.
Okay, but how do I be funny like Russian Badger? How do I do the funnies? Your Honor, I merely wish to enact the funnies. Please explain how I do the funnies like these guys.
He's so crispy. He didn't want original recipe.
Loud noises? I do loud noises and all I get is reported.
Welcome to Enlisted, the brand new first-person shooter where you can play as an entire squad at the same time. And I know this looks and sounds a little weird, but I'll explain in a second. Firstly, thank you to Enlisted
I was gonna say it sounds like it tweaks my neurons slightly.
for sponsoring this video.
Sounds like the demons in my head.
PS5, Xbox Series X/X, and it's got cross-platform support. Trust me, this shit is fire.
Oh no, absolutely. It doesn't matter whether it's an old Badger video or a new Badger video. These are the serotonin dopamine injections you need in your day.
Do it right now. I am no longer asking. Just kidding.
Oh.
That's a joke. This isn't loaded, and it also isn't real. So please play the game because it's awesome. And let me
For legal reasons,
Enlisted
you have to
is
say
an
that.
incredible hybrid between a realistic shooter and an arcade shooter with unprecedented
Huh.
scale. I've never seen this many GIs blasting 30-06 downrange in my life. Why are you clustered, you gaggle fucks? Spread out. Like, what is this?
I see no difference between this and the tactics that were actually used in World War II. This is the most appropriate and accurate representation of World War II combat I've ever seen in my life. I know this. Because anyway.
The thing is, instead of controlling a single soldier, you're in control of a whole squad, and hitting the Y key at any time lets you swap between members. Like, is there a punk-ass tank?
Ooh, so it's a little bit like, almost a bit like an RTS.
Wait.
That's kind of funky.
I have a demo guy for this. Check this shit out.
Oh god, what was that game from like back in the day? Completely not related game, but do you guys remember like Chris Barker's Jericho? It was a really shit game from like 2014 that was at the epitome of everything must be brown. But they very much had that same element where you could jump between the different squad members. It was kind of cool.
Oh my god, that's all.
Sorry, that's what Randy reminded me.
Did you just get domed by a sniper while playing your squad leader? Swap to
Yes,
your
all the
rifleman
time.
and save him. Or run away. It's really up to you.
Oh no, Hans! We've lost the commander! Now we can no longer continue the assault! Oh no! Oh, wait a moment. I'm now the commander. Oh, Schnell.
Officer and his whole team left him to die.
Anybody in your squad not controlled by you automatically becomes an AI bot, so you might be shooting at a human, a bot, or if someone's quickly hot swapping when they die, you might
like
just
the
kill
average
the
game of
same
Fortnite?
human player 4 straight times.
You killed one of me, but did you kill all of me?
Exactly. And I love this part of the game because it constantly keeps you in the action. Unlike
I was gonna say, I'm surprised I don't see that mechanic used in more games, because there's a bit, like, in things like Battlefield or whatever, one of the biggest issues I feel is that there's just not enough targets to be shooting at. So giving yourself like a squad of controlled AI kind of gives you way more satisfaction of just blaring your guns off and blowing people up.
Many other World War II shooters where you spend half the game bleeding out on the ground. Am I right, Dallas?
I'm dying.
We call the whole hot swapping between different squad members mitosis, which probably isn't biologically correct.
Oh
but
god,
once you
they're
play a game or two,
replicating.
you'll definitely see what we mean.
World War II would have been a lot easier if you could split off by mitosis.
Technically, there is a normal mode where you're controlling one dude and one dude only, called Lone Fighters, for a more hardcore...
Yawn! If I can't blow up an entire squad with a single grenade, I ain't interested. I need to see the gibs flying, the viscera all over my face. I need to be neck deep in the blood of war. Otherwise, it just ain't gonna satiate my sensory overload.
tactical field, but we were having so much fun with the chaos of squads, we barely even played
The
it.
woods outside of A's look like a damn movie, bro. I need help over here. Oh, God.
Speaking of movies, holy shit did they ever nail the environments. The beaches of Normandy are something straight out of Saving Private Ryan, and the fact that I landed on the German side of the beach most of the time.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I'm mowing dudes down. Try to be a waste of ammo, please. Your kneecaps are gone. Oh, you're dead too.
This just
I
seems
can
like
pretty
it's
well get
one of those like
fresh
very
out
cathartic games to play. I wonder if it's still popular at all.
the boat.
Hold
Like,
up.
you take it strong.
Science time. Science time. Enlisted charts. Let's have a look. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, oh dear. That's Russian Badger, your promotion for this game clearly wasn't enough. That's a shame.
Side or two when you get cut down. It's almost like the dude is
F's in the
mid-phrase.
chat
Like,
for
I
Enlisted.
can't believe I missed.
You must be
I
goofy. You
mean,
think you're getting up this
The
beach and
game
it's
might be
just a
dead,
picture of
but the
Goofy
content
walking
made
on
from
the
it will last for a lifetime.
Oh, I think that guy accidentally cooked his grenade too long. He forgot to let that bitch go. We're just out
He just
here,
thought it was
you
a
know,
present.
making sure the allies don't get up the beach.
Because fuck him, that boy.
If the Battle of Normandy is a little too sandy for you, why not try out the Battle of Moscow? There's plenty of snow, plenty of
Oh,
tanks,
no, the
plenty
Russians.
of anti-material rifles ready to punch planet-sized holes into just about anything.
Oh shit, I could pen the wall? Oh, y'all fucked up now.
Yo, I have a
Somebody-
PTRD, so I'm ready to blow a crater into someone.
Isn't that kind of scary though, that even when you get a game that's of this quality, it still ends up fading into obscurity just because of how oversaturated these kind of games are these days? Like, there's so many good games that just completely wash by just because of people would rather play the thing by EA because it's the one that's publicized the most.
Very much heavy tank.
Oh, I
Very
got
much
somebody!
bad.
I nailed you
Hey,
right
dear
in the
Matto.
chest, Koala.
There's only so much time in the day.
You asshole.
Dog, is that your whole
Hey.
ass tank?
Oh my
That's your
God.
whole ass tank. I think I hit your gas tank, dog. Oh, shit.
Big
Jackpot.
potatoes with more armor than this.
I just pulled up. Is this a good spot?
Jeez, I've almost
Got
won.
him. On the move. On the move. I'm gonna finish you off with a fucking knife. Beta Squad comes next. And man, have you got some choices here. From regular ass trooper squads with Car 98Ks, which you can have 9 of, by the way. So before you
So, like playing PUBG.
call it a shitty bolt action, remember that I've got a fucking school bus of Germans ready to prove you wrong. Versteht ihr mich? Car 98.
I've got 9 bolts of fury ready for your face. God, I love rock and bolt actions, even if they're not optimal. Something about like chambering a bolt just activates my neurons in a way that just satisfies me in games like this.
AK is actually a good rifle, though. I like it a lot.
Fucks the bees.
Triple. I'm fucking.
This actually makes me remember the very first ever Call of Duty game I ever played. Was it Call of Duty? Fuck, it was, it was, I don't think it was Call of Duty actually. I think it was, Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor 2, I think it was. That was the very first ever war game I ever played. It's the one where you're storming Normandy, and that game just, that is sits rent-free in my head as a childhood memory, because it was the first time I ever had that satisfaction of, like, playing one of these war games that had you reenacting the days of the old and all that jazz. Oh god, those absolute bangers. I miss those games. I miss those games. I used to repeat the first mission in that game just so I could have the satisfaction of storming the beaches, because there's just something oddly satisfying about going through a hell gunfight and reenacting your favorite scene from Saving Private Ryan.
Mass alters are basically troopers, but with full auto SMGs, because the trench isn't gonna clear itself, especially when Heavenly's dumbass refuses to leave it and needs some 9mm encouragement sent his way.
He's just trying to save it.
Let me hold that AP.
Like you should.
No. Fuck you. How are you tanking those rounds? Oh, it is 9mm. That actually kind of makes sense. Gunners are quite the addition to a team, because no matter
yes.
how outnumbered
Escape from
you are,
Tartarus told me that 9mm is just like a mild inconvenience.
900 problems per minute.
Gamers inbound.
It's okay, I have a very good machine gun. It does not matter, Goose.
They're on the wall. They're on the wall. They're coming in.
They think they can take me. You dumb motherfucker.
There's an entire pile of dead bodies round this corner, which I haven't cleared. Now, what's the most likely thing? Is it likely that they all just decided to lie down and have a nap and all have a mild aneurysm at the exact same time? Or is it likely that some motherfucker sitting around the corner with a gun trained on this exact corner like a little camping bag? Gee, I wonder.
Oh my god, fish in a barrel! In a barrel! No, he threw a frag and I was already in a different spot. That was
Common
perfect.
sense is not a mandatory thing in the art of war. Sun Tzu most certainly said, if you eat ass and chew grass, common sense is going to be last.
You can shoot
Yeah.
and then swap to your other dudes
the well-versed
that also
Sun
has
Tzu
an
met message.
MG34, and they don't know which one of you is human, and you can just always play musical chairs. Snipers are self-explanatory, and I don't use them. I no-scope Jello with one once, and that's that.
Das ist mein soul brother.
Oh,
He's
no
never
scope,
gonna
Jello,
get
get
all
no
back.
scope. Bomber is Demo Man, and this is a fantastic time to remind you that Enlisted is currently in open beta, because my chat was going nuts that there's
When
no
did this
bazooka,
come
no
out?
panzer.
Oh, this came out 3 years ago. Oh no. Oh, that's a big old F in the chat for Enlisted. Flash in the pan, as it were.
No
Ma-
panzer
This would have
right now.
actually this would have come out around the same time as the last Battlefield game, and at around the same time that we were having a bunch of like mil sim games coming out. So I guess this is just one of those ones that fell through the sift of shit, I guess.
But they just
Shame, 'cause I
added
love the
Panzer
concept of
Faust
this.
While I was animating this video with the Battle of Berlin, I'd be shot if Guided doesn't have the other two eventually, and I had plenty of fun with the Piat anyways. A shape charge and a
calls
big
a
ass
rocket
spring
launcher the
works for
Piat?
me. All right,
Well,
y'all.
that works.
You know what I would call the Piat? Hey guys, how about you have a Piat D's nuts? Comedy. Why aren't you laughing? Why aren't you tier 3 subbing? Why is nobody like throwing wads of cash at me for my humor? Philistines.
Low in the valley.
Yeet! Oh, that's a double. That hits him so hard. Oh, I got him. I killed at least 2. He's not quite exploded yet, though.
But now he is.
Bitch. There you go.
There you go.
Done. Flame Trooper is best class regardless of team. You've got the FLAMMENWERFER 35.
Ah, yes, we are talking about the Flammenwerfer. We use the Flammenwerfer to make sure that the insolent swines who dare stand before the glorious might of the Reich will be sent home in the Krakenwagen so they can go to the Krakenhaus and have to suffer from their third-degree burns. Jawohl, mein Herr.
Germans and the M1 of the Americans. Perfect for exacting revenge on all those bunker campers on the beach. You get what you fucking deserve.
Hang on.
POV, you're a Discord moderator for E-Thought.
Yo, I'm in the bunker. I'm in the bunker.
All right, I'm coming in.
I got the flamethrower out. Oh, burn, baby, burn.
Roasted toast.
Yep, I'm just gonna cover the whole thing in fire, so nobody can even step foot in here. I mean, where
Ah,
are you
yes,
gonna
the
step?
flamethrower,
You're gonna immediately
keep
catch
it
on
simple,
fire as
stupid.
soon
It
as
is
you
a
come in
tube
here. All
that
right, we're
spews
good.
gasoline
Oh no, that
with an
is
ignition
more
at the end.
German. They actually did step on all of that fire and die. That's hilarious. Believe me when I say that I could have made this entire video about the flamethrower. The ability to seal off entrances, exits, and flat out torch an entire room in seconds.
There's a conversation to be had here about how traumatic it was to be a flamethrower user in World War II. But I just enjoy the funny hee-hoo of not needing a flashlight anymore.
Makes me feel some type of way. Don't peek me. Do not peek me while I have this out. Yo, don't peek. Don't peek. He has an M2 flamethrower. Don't peek. Oh, that is a bad guy. Drop shot flamethrower, baby. Oh, you're all getting
Literally, modern version of It's Wizard Time, motherfuckers! Fireball!
business. Oh my god, the dude's coming.
You are an enemy to the enemy. You're also your own team's worst enemy. You are your own force as a flamethrower, dude. Because the last thing, like, nobody would want to stand next to the guy with a tank of gasoline on their fucking back going through a rain of gunfire. Hey, dude, you're a flamethrower guy. Well, I hope you're, I hope you do well, cause you're your personality is as explosive as your gun.
Howdy, partner. You're a little crispy. Oh no, Heavenly, I'm so
style.
sorry. I didn't mean for
Fuck
that
it, I'm
to
a little
happen.
done around the edges. I
It's
need
alright,
to
we're
tan
already
anyway.
ready for a cremation. We'll make it happen. Radio operators and mortarmen are complete fucking garbage. Correct me if I'm wrong, hardcore enlisted players, but in my experience, they're ass. I don't know if the action shifts too quickly, your enemies avoid it, but I have dropped these things boatloads of times without any major results. Pilots do the
Well,
job so much better.
To be fair, mortars are a suppression weapon.
Because who cares about Artie
Also
when you
a
drop
weapon to
500
judge
pound
the
bombs
IQ of your
on me
team.
6 times.
Because if you put a
here we go.
Oh god, I can hear it.
If you put a mortar in backwards, you
21
didn't deserve to be in the
kills,
gene
baby!
pool anyway.
21 in a
21.
single pass. As long as you remember to not crash until your bombs explode. Because if you die before they detonate, you won't get credit for the kills, which is like
Oopsie.
the whole point. This should be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You killed everybody. All I see is Badger
The
kills all these
walk-off.
people, and then there's also Badger kills Heavenly, Austin.
Isn't it kind of crazy, like how how Russian Badger has this such an outreach that him playing a game by himself can literally double the population of a game. One day I'll have that power. One day. Then we'll storm the beaches of Normandy, and we'll prove that the succubites are the powerful ones here.
Tankers are available if you'd rather keep your vehicle play on the ground, and they're dangerous
Ooh,
yet
Sherman.
challenging to use.
They moved a whole lot slower back in the 1940s. What the fuck?
I'm not standing on my tank. I don't think they can do anything to me. I don't think they can do anything. Oh, I just shot that guy's shins off. Oh my god, this is like a... Oh, this is a firing squad. Get over, crosshairs. Get over.
Get him! Get him!
Oh,
Good shot.
fuck up.
Yeah, just like
Love
that.
it.
Fuck outta here,
Love
B.
me
Get it
some
down, get your
World of
turret
Tanks
down,
in
you
my
fucking
Enlisted
idiot.
video game.
Yo,
Oh,
that worked.
Hitting ducks!
Oh, that's a
How nice of them just sit there in front of a
Last
tank.
but not least, the engineer, who is engineered.
God, it's so jarring to see the engineer in this. Hyper-realistic, like sort of hyper-realism in the graphic style, and then you just got the goofy motherfucker of engineers sat there.
To solve the only problems that matter.
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
With spawns being so far from objectives, an engineer building a single new spawn can completely change the course of the game.
It's
not to
funny
mention the
because
barbed
it's
wire and
Spawn. It's funny because it's a literal joke. Do you get it, guys? Are you laughing? Comedy.
sandbags he's got for fortifying a position.
That's gonna be a toasty one, Grouse. Somebody gets stuck on barbed wire, I'm gonna burn their ass to a crisp.
I mean, they're already on the grill, bro. Just gotta turn up the heat a little bit.
Yeah, no, you got it.
W.
Good one.
W.
Good one.
The slam dunk.
All right, I'm gonna have a really good spawn near B.
You can take up to 6 different squads into combat because different maps will suit different classes, and flame troopers are the perfect example. Flame troopers on maps with bunkers and houses, cash, but on maps with open fields or swamps, tragic.
No. You just misinterpret how good flamethrower dudes are in open fields. If you have a flamethrower guy in an open field and they explode, you know that you don't go in that direction. They're still valid, you just adjust your strategy. Yeah, duh. God, I can't believe I'm smarter than Russian Badger.
Reminds me of Hitchbot. Like, Hitchbot in Canada, great. Hitchbot in the US, not so great.
Who's heard the story of Hitchbot? Hitchbot was just
Hitchbot.
trying to show the difference, or just show human cooperation with one another. So he would just hitchhike across the country, and he's a robot. So like people have to just show their kindness. In Canada, he made it coast to coast. In the U.S., he was immediately beaten to death and killed off.
Okay, but if it was in England going coast to coast, he would have been stolen. I mean, this just holds up entirely.
Did you see the autopsy for Hitchbot? He was beaten with a blunt object, stabbed, shot at with paintballs, and then stabbed again.
Somebody in Philly thought he had a Dallas Cowboys jersey on.
Hitchbot, who's your favorite quarterback? And then he starts saying Troy Aikman, and then just
I love how chat doesn't even forgive. They're just like, that's Philly. Yup, that's Philly.
America is very much a case of, yeah, we know we're fucked and we own that shit. England's like, we're not fucked, but we really kind of are. Canada's like, hey, bud, you want to go from one side of the country to the other as a robot? Go for it, my dude. By the way, we're really dickheads under the surface. And very racist.
Yep, his arms are fucking.
Yeah, they tore his arms off.
I love this country, bro. USA, baby.
USA.
At least the USA is honest.
Isn't enough for you? You can even mix and match. Like, I've got a squad that's primarily machine gunners, but also has a single engineer, radio man, and bomber to build spawn points, call in artillery, and blow up motherfucking tanks. This is where progression comes in, and I swear I'm not busting out a fucking Excel spreadsheet to min-max this shit to oblivion. I'll just speed run it with simple terms. And go. Fuck. And go. Campaign is where you unlock things by gaining experience.
Okay, you might miss the humor there. But, his little 9mm there misfired. Because it's a Barrette.
And go. Campaign is where you unlock things by gaining experience or
Little
buying levels.
1911 that
Squad upgrades let
misfires.
you add more guys to your squad.
Kinda funny
of
hee-hoo.
guys to your squad.
Funny
You want an
hee-hoo, 'cause
extra
that's what they're known
engineer?
for,
Start
hee-hoo.
engineer. Personnel upgrades gives you higher ranking guys, and workshop upgrades give you higher ranking weapons. Logistics is where you can buy individual items to.
So why did this game fail? It seems like a really unique concept with a really fun progression system. Did it just not do well, or what? Like, hold on, science time. I want to see if I'm actually like looking at the right game here. Enlisted, right? So it should work. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong game. Hold on. Okay, I can't find any info on it. Maybe it was just the Steam chart doesn't track it, I guess.
Equipped to individual soldiers. Sure, you may have
I mean, maybe
unlocked
it is still
the
relatively
MG42
popular, who
campaign,
knows?
but you need to get one
I
here
certainly
to
can't
put
find
one
any
in the
evidence.
soldier's hand. Same goes for every other item. And
Oh,
keep in
if it's
mind,
not on
every
Steam, that might be
soldier in every
why.
squad,
Shit,
more or
okay.
less, has a primary, secondary
Huh, I wonder why
equipment
it's not on
sidearm,
Steam.
grenades, mines, and a
What's that? I mean,
medkit.
getting
Hot
gold
damn. So you can
opportunity for
see
a game like
there's
this.
some serious depth to the game. Hell, you can even gain perks for your squad members like the ability to jump extra high and Air Jordan your way over barbed wire.
Don't come through the front
Goofy
door.
motherfucker.
I will.
Your Honor, I
will.
reject
Hop
reality
that
and
shit.
substitute with my own.
That's what
Gravity
I
doesn't
like,
exist.
The legs.
Yeah, I have the jump upgrade. There's
got
Air
the hog,
Jordan
bro.
that barbed wire.
Basically, the more you
Humor
play,
and
the
the
more you unlock.
V's.
The more you play with the
Easies.
squad, the better they become, and the more you complete tasks and challenges, the more guns and equipment you'll have available.
Look,
The
just
end.
because
Keep it real,
you
spending money on the game
can
will
physically
fast-track you
wield
in a lot
dual
of ways. So if you see
MG42s
yourself
doesn't mean
playing
you
it for a
should.
while, the $10 for premium to supercharge your XP gain is worthwhile, but not mandatory. The homies
Oh
at
boy! And someone's gonna see, oh, that's pay to it. Look, in this day and age, just having a premium currency, at the end of the day, like, so long as you're not paying for power, I can live with that. I would play that just so long as the person who's paid $10 doesn't get more damage or whatever.
and I could still slap everyone.
Like, it's like
shit
it's
and
like
take
playing
up.
PlanetSide 2, right? There are people who pay for the game and the people who don't. People who don't pay can still easily enough kill the people who do. I still don't think it's a good thing to have microtransactions like that in any game, but it's the lesser of two evils at the end of the day. Unless you end up like guns.
With level
Or
0
guns
normal
too.
classes after spending no money because bolt actions one shot to the chest and our
Xena.
tactics are unmatched.
Wow,
True.
Goose and Clue, you're really just gonna cap an extra dude at the buzzer and beat me?
Yeah, damn right.
Wow.
Yeah, damn right.
I know you found a dude eating a chocolate bar and you just offed him. Just like
Punch
you
down on
pop
the
your
MRE.
name up.
It's your last
I'm eating
meal.
right now.
We found the guy from the second level of Modern Warfare 2, dude, just sitting behind the cover eating a Pop-Tart.
They gonna find those dry ass crackers in the ark.
You got to take a chance. You find a box of Slim Jims out in the wild, out in the world of warfare. Dude, you ain't gonna go back to eating your stupid ass ration packs at that point. You put aside the combat, you enjoy that little novelty in your life. Totally valid.
Yeah, before you shit on the default class for being shitty, Koala shot down Clue's plane with a single Kar98K bullet, so I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna nail
Not
him.
very likely, but totally doable.
Oh god, you got me. Oh my god.
Did I just hit you?
Dude, you took out my wing. I'm going down.
Oh my god.
You see me
Do
spin?
not
Oh, that's actually
say
so
this on
cool.
the
Yeah.
internet.
That's-
Oh, God,
That was the one thing I really liked about Battlefield. Like, the fact you could actually fight the tanks and the aircraft like that and actually take them out like that is so cool.
That's actually
Nice
pretty nuts.
shot, dude.
And I should make Battlefield
hit
again.
him with a
Dude,
45?
What'd you hit me with?
I smacked you through the wing with a Kar98.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
You
That
dick.
was shot of the century right there.
Nice.
Still lose the war though.
Not to mention the fixed weapons that everyone has access to. Like the MG42 as a primary may be unlocked way late in the tech tree, but there are dozens scattered around ready to mow down entire squads.
Oh, there's all kinds of
no,
dudes
no,
over
shut-
here. I got an MG42 behind enemy lines, dog. Oh,
yikes.
God. Kill
I'm gonna
me.
maybe do a bit of research to see if this
me.
game's still active or
How
not.
does it
This
feel
looks like
now?
a lot of
Using
fun.
the MG42 on your own, guys. Don't go thinking the Americans are lacking in their tech tree either, because I can assure you that
Oh,
the
a bar.
which I now just
Yes,
see as a
I love the
full
bar.
brand, and the trench gun ain't
Back when I played Medal of Honor, and back in the early Call of Duty games, the bar was my favorite gun by far.
nothing to fuck with.
Caliber
Doesn't
just
matter.
hard shoot. 30-06.
What?
It's literally a full auto M1 Garand.
Oh my god, the firing line on B. Oh yeah, they're downstairs.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
don't
wait.
worry, I'll get it.
Oh, they
I'll
got
get
one
it.
in.
Oh, Germans.
Whoa, this guy's coming in.
Whoa,
with his freaking
whoa,
20
whoa,
mil.
What the Germans had in quantity of
God, they
ammo.
get swag.
They're getting
the Americans
spragged,
had
baby.
in
Trench gun, baby.
five.
Trench gun, go burr. Oh, that's a quad.
Was it World War One or World War Two where the trench gun was basically illegal and considered a violation of the Geneva Convention? Like, I think it was World War One where if you were found with one of these shotguns, they'd execute you. They wouldn't even take you prisoner. They just execute you because it was considered immoral and unethical to use, as it would not kill people quickly.
Trench gun for a reason. They call it a trench gun for a reason, boys. That's triple. I'm reloading. You think you're beating me with a slam-firing shotgun? I don't think so. That's pretty funny, Spartan. It's funny because that was basically the logic of the Mandalorians. Jedis can block lasers. Okay, have fun with this buckshot. And in the 4 days that I streamed it while recording, we only lost, I think, 1, maybe 2 games. So to challenge ourselves, we rounded things out with an offline Normandy game of Pasta, Stretchy, and I on the Axis versus Heavenly, Jello, and Bada on the Allies. And man, was it ever fun to cosplay the Germans.
Get clapped on, you kraut motherfucker.
Yeah. See, that's the reason I love these games. Like, I do this a little bit with Darktide sometimes. I'm really good in my voice. I can throw my voice really nicely, and I do something kind of similar in Darktide or in Helldivers where I'll join in and I'll use Open Voice to try and roleplay the character I'm playing. Like in Darktide, if I'm playing the Ogren, I'll be like, "Alright, boys, we're gonna go in for a bit of a smashing. Give her some of them grog and all that." You know, go for that proper, like, Cockney style voice and all that. Or if I do Helldivers, I'll put on the, Alright, boys, Helldivers going down. Engage Operation Freedom and manage democracy. And the kind of reactions you get from people like that, I legitimately had one guy in one of my Helldiver squads who responded to my, like, high command intercom personality in the most hilarious way possible. That guy went out of his way to find my Twitch channel, even though I had no relations. Like, you must be some kind of Twitch streamer. You done made my day. I'm gonna go find you and I'm gonna tier 3 subscribe to your channel. The motherfucker did. I absolutely love doing that shit. I didn't even tell him where my Twitch channel was. He just found it.
God.
Good morning! Oh, man.
That's fine. I didn't die. I'm built different. That didn't even hurt, bro.
Yo, why the sky hurt?
But I'm built different. Yeah, we can't. What's up?
Yellow. That's a very dangerous.
You're only using one MG42? Bruh. You're clearly built different. I'm using 2.
Thing to do, I will have you know.
Why?
Because I will show you why. I will show you the light side. Oh, you're definitely gonna burn to
I will
death.
show
I don't
you
care.
a fucking bullet, boy.
I'll show you what it feels like to be a skillet on an open fire.
You still burned to death.
Yo,
God
you
damn it,
gotta
you fell for
understand.
it.
You bitch.
I have no bullets left.
I thought you just made it real personal, Batman.
No, that's my only choice. My team is so fucking bad. But even with me stacking over 100 bodies, I still couldn't fight Fate. So we ran it one more time with Heavenly swapping up for Grouse. In the
You know, it's
final
kind of funny
showdown.
seeing him with this outfit. Do you ever play those games that don't lock you to, like, a generational tech tree? I can't remember what it was called. I think that was, like, Age of... it was Age of something. Not Age of Empires, but Age of Wonder or something? It was an Age of Empires-like game, and you could basically just have any unit from any tech tree of any timeline and fight them off against each other. A little bit like how Super Accurate Battle Simulator does it. Just imagine what would happen if you had, like, a squad of 5 modern SAS troops versus an entire battalion of World War II German soldiers.
Where I pulled out all the stuff.
No, it wasn't Age of
building
Mythology, it was Age of
sandcastles on
something.
that beach, bro.
Yo, the gulag on D-Day probably looked like fucking Woodstock.
Let's fucking go! I got 6 bombs that are all 250
Empire
kilograms.
Earth, I think it was called.
Let's see, you got 21 last time. Report.
Woo!
17. No, you're not. I'll show you a FLAMMENWERFER. Fuck out of here.
Yes, Voidling, that was the one I was thinking of.
Hip hop beats to study and relax to.
And lo-fi hip-hop beats to storm Normandy.
It's my only option.
I have an MG42. How? Fucking how?
I'm pretty good at quick scoping. I played World of War a lot as a kid.
Don't get up, you bitch. I got you.
Alright, you know what? You're fucking plates split in half.
Die, Americans! Yes! Bombs away! Come on, hit me. Hit me, baby!
You bet this has
I'm
ads?
6.
Nope, you
Yeah,
can't
like,
shoot
I think I am going to find out more about this game, because I would like to play it.
me. I see you trying, but you'll fail.
You will not succeed.
Fuck.
I just shot you in half. You just can't compete. with
If this
shit
game is
up.
still pretty popular, I might do some
Yeah,
stream
what
games
the
on
fuck
this.
is
This
that?
looks like a lot of fun.
42, dog. It's basically the closest thing that they had to a
Hey,
laser
Ralphie,
beam.
you like this video? Yeah, dude, we're having a bit of a react Andy morning.
All right, how's the plane work?
How the fucking plane work?
Dude, this is
Well, see, what you do is you work the shaft.
blocky as shit.
You do not get to say that's wonky shit.
That's okay. The plane is the weapon.
Bulldoze.
I just had a thought, and I realized this might pause champ and derail things slightly. I think I could make sort of animations like this. Thing is, I don't have the money to afford a motion capture suit. I do, however, have a VR set. And VR chat has an extortionate amount of models that is just public domain. I think I could maybe do a bit of a discount kind of thing like this, where I use VR chat to kind of do these kind of animations to a green screen and then superimpose them into the video. Ooh, that's an idea. I am writing that down. I am writing that the fuck down. Ooh, ideas. Yes. Use VRC for funny animation he-hoos. This is my idea sheet, by the way.
The entire trench. You don't get to do that. Don't cap that fast. Stop.
Rothai, if you mean Heavenly Father's a friend of mine. I'd rather you not say that, thank you. But you're right.
Where'd all these Americans come from?
No, Badger, please.
Let's go! Oh, I still got a massive kill feed! Yo!
I don't want to say no team, but
171. Yeesh.
we had a dude on our team named Seth
Carrying.
Bedstain.
Yep. Average, you see they're an Xbox player. Yep, average Xbox brain.
And if all that wasn't enough, the Battle of Berlin campaign is now available, which means you can finally PM with the Panzerfaust and a double-barrel shotgun. Maybe not the double-barrel shotgun, but an M30 drilling from the loot.
I was about to say, this Doomslayer insert right here is going to be very prevalent to what we're watching next, because, yeah.
An M30 drilling from the Luftwaffe ain't bad. You better put that shit in reverse, Terry. You're not.
Oh yeah, Devon, I'm very well aware how Badger makes his videos, but I don't have a motion capture suit, and I'm certainly not well versed enough or have the time to learn Source currently.
German means that shit
Probably-
bangs. So be sure to
probably a
check out
middle
Enlisted
ground.
for free down below. You won't regret it. I'm not gonna put you under the gun and threaten you like a deserter. Just know that it's
But
an
what if I want you to? What if that's the shit that turns me on, Badger? Why won't you think about me, Badger? Fine.
absolute blast and totally worth it.
Deserter, and then it just executes.
Well,
you.
that looks
Shot
like
by an
it's about
officer
the
immediately.
extent of the video, because the next part's going to be Badger talking to us about how he appreciates us and stuff. And as much as I love self-appreciation like that, we're not going to have time for it. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, Russian Badger videos are always an instant dopamine hit. So thank you very much for watching. You guys know how this all works. Go watch the original, go subscribe to Russian Badger, come by my Twitch side so we can all enjoy content together, and maybe consider dropping a tier 1 sub. Because, you know, money. Catch you later, guys. Bye.